Hi everyone, it's me, your girl, the Kinky Witch, and we're coming through with your August Midheaven reading. This reading is for Cancer. So Cancer, we're coming through with your August Midheaven career reading. Ooh, alright. I cut the deck on some good energy. So, as usual, we are going to be doing Oracle. This time we are using the Threads of Fate, Imperium Oracle, along with the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And then we'll be doing some clarifying when your job doesn't want to leave you and follows you home. I will be clarifying with the good tarot and some moody messages. Alright. So, Divine Mother, Father God, what do you want me to start with? Okay, we're going to start with the, alright, the Shaman's Dream. Shaman's Dream. Okay, Spirit. Divine Mother, Father, God, angels, ancestors, and God. Ooh, I ask that you allow me to say and see all that I must. What is your divine guidance for those? Take it, they said. Yes, for those people who have Cancer in their midheaven, in their career sector, in their public persona. Alright, Spirit, where you lead, I will follow. Alright, that's it. One more. Alright. Oop, there we go. It jumped right out. Spirit said one more, and it went boop. Pop goes the weasel, because the weasel says pop. Alright, let us get into it, guys. The first card that came out is Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. It is number 23. And 23, guys, breaks down to 5. What? The Wheel of Fortune is changing in your favor. Alright, so for those who have Cancer in their midheaven, your career, okay, in the month of August is looking nice. And of course I'll be releasing these next week, the middle of the month, because that's what I'm being guided to do. We're doing midheaven readings that will be released in the middle of the month, and the purpose of that, right, the intentions behind that is you've already started the month, so you see where the energies is going with things, right, projects, proposals, whatever. Now you get to say, okay, how can I shape the rest of the month going forward, all right? So you can apply it to your sun, rising, moon, but this reading, these career readings are very much midheaven focused. But if it applies, take it. If it doesn't, shake it, okay? The next one we have is deep, quiet meditation and stillness. Now, 11 for me are the pillars, the divine pillars, walking through a gateway, walking through a portal. 11 for me also denotes change, but this is more for spiritual change, whereas the 5, right, for me denotes physical change. So, you got physical and spiritual changes happening to you in your career in this month. And yes, you can have spiritual changes in your career because you bring spirit with you wherever you go. Right? You bring spirit with you wherever you go. And sometimes spirit gives you, spirit is the ultimate guide. Spirit will give you divine clarity. So, when we talk about spirituality, never divorce it from any area, any aspect of your life. The deep quiet, right, talks about meditation and stillness. It's time for you to start observing some things, okay? It's time for you to go into meetings, sit back, listen, pay attention, read the room. Because things are happening that if you're too busy talking, you will miss. Spirit is saying it is time for you to quiet. Go in a meditative state. Be still and observe. Okay? Be still and observe. The next one we have is 44, perfect storm. The courage to step into life. Want to know what I love about this? Look at the storm coming through the heart portal. Look at all that good manifestation you've been doing. 44, again, double numbers, right? Breaks down to 8. Talks about the infinite possibilities, infinite opportunities. Spirit is coming through and saying this is the perfect storm, right? Use it to your advantage. Whatever is happening. Oop, let's get the focus back. All right, Spirit, bring my focus back. There we go. Whatever is happening this month in your career, public persona, to your public persona, whatever is happening at your job, in your company, because some of you may be business owners. Whatever this is that's happening, once you observe it, you can now put everything that you're seeing into play. And that's why Spirit said, go deep, be quiet, watch, listen. And you know what, like, they brought up for me? They brought up, like, it's like a business owner, right? And you're, like, at an auction or something. And, you know, you're just minding your business. You're sitting down quiet, having a cup of coffee, waiting for things to get pop off. And you start hearing people, right, administrators, talking like they're about to give away something. And because you're there and you hear and you're aware, you're watching, right? When the auction starts, you're watching the person they were talking to, you're watching them, you're watching behaviors, and you use it to your advantage. It says the courage to step into life. So you take when this happens, Spirit says, I got you, I'm with you. Take that courageous step. Okay? Take that courageous step. The next one I have is stranger, curiosity. It's like curiouser and curiouser still. All right, let me tell you something, Cancer. I'm getting you are diving deep and you are uncovering a whole lot of shit. This is another 8. 53 breaks down to 8. Getting to know you again. Getting to know others around you. Being curious about what is being unsaid is what there's. Being curious about what is not being said. Being curious about the unseen, right? Being curious about, okay, where can I take this? Where's this opportunity leading? This perfect storm came in and opened the door. What's coming? What's next? It's that sense of anticipation, right? Because it's like you stepped in quick, you did something out of character, unplanned. Is what I'm getting. And you're just sitting back watching it all come in. And it's like you don't even recognize the stranger within yourself. The next one I got is fallen angel, spiritual narcolepsy. Right? So this is number 19. Breaks down to 2. Because it breaks down, 19. No, actually 19:10:1. So this is starting over. And the falling angel, right? Spiritual narcolepsy talks about, where you were living your life for a while in a state of not like no movement, no action, is happening in your career, and you just felt like you were falling, like falling away from your dreams, falling away from your plans, falling away from the ambitions and goals that you set for yourself, right? And with this new energy, with this new change that's coming through, all of that is changing for you, right? Because the falling angel also says you still have the ability to unfurl your wings and push forward and regain speed, regain height, regain, the wind beneath your wings. You haven't hit the ground yet. There's just falling. And so whatever this is that's coming through, the insight that you're getting, the opportunity that is physically being given to you, along with the spiritual insight and guidance to go for it, I feel like that's why Spirit is here. Spirit's like, listen, I'm walking with you on this. Spirit says, I'm walking with you on this. So when I say boo, you say okay. When Spirit says jump, you jump. Because I feel like you're going to just be, I get it yet again, I'm getting someone just sitting, having a cup of coffee, minding their business, zoning out a little bit. It's early, probably thinking about what they want to bid on. And then you overhear this conversation, like these people don't even recognize that you were there. And Spirit was like, set. You heard that? And in yourself, you're like, did I hear what I just hear? Spirit's like, yeah, you did. It's like, yeah, I just heard that. I just heard that shit. All right. Y'all gonna let people bid on all the like loose chain shit, all of that small stuff, like the inferior animals? Because for some reason, guys, I'm not gonna lie, like I keep getting the energy of like I'm a farmer bidding on cattle. So whoever this resonates with, or if you know somebody, share this video with them. But it doesn't have to be that specific. But that's the energy they're giving me. Because it's like a big ticket item is what they're trying to convey to me. Spirit was just like, no, it's like a big ticket item. Because when you bid on a calf, when you bid on a cow, when you bid on a bull, when you bid on a horse, you bid on a stud, right? Those animals are expensive. Especially if they're siring animals, right? And you hear something and they're about to bring out all the, like, not say inferior, because none of God creatures are inferior, but the small change stuff. And they're going to save the big ticket items for last when people done just spent all their money. And you go and you're watching, and every animal that's coming out, you're like, oh, they serious. They were serious. And this is my budget. I came to spend this much. I'm leaving with one of these big ticket items. And Spirit's like, one is all you need. And for a little bit, right, this is like that perfect storm. The animal comes out. The person off the rip bids high. Boom, 20 grand. That's what they just flashed in my eyes. And you were like, boom, 40, double it. Everybody was like, oh. So this person knows, like, if it gets into a bidding war, they don't want to do that. So it's like they're testing you to see, okay, how deep is your pockets? They raise it by 10. You say, I came here with $100,000 to spend. And if I get to walk away with a $500,000 animal for $100,000, and you look at that person, you don't break eye contact, right? You get that spiritual courage, and you're like, I raised it 20, you gonna raise it 10? Okay. 30. You add another 30. Now you up that to 8. To 80, right? And that person backs down, you get that animal for 80 grand, and then the next prized one comes out, and they get that one. Right? That's the perfect storm, because with that one animal, your life is changed. And it's like you're looking at your new self, and you're like, damn, I just did that. I just went in and outbid a top bidder. And there are risks. But I feel like you've been just flying safely, and all of a sudden life just got so mundane with this flying safely crap that you crash. You start crashing. The spirit comes through right before you fall and say, I got you. Alright? That's the energy I'm getting, and I know that story doesn't fit everybody's case, but that's the energy. Spirit was like, it's a big ticket item. Like, if you don't take anything else away from this, know that this is a big ticket item. This could be a promotional opportunity. This could be a contract. This could be the opportunity. You win a bid, and you're going to be the person that's, at this event, at this, where you're going to get exposure to people who have the ability to book your services, right? That's the energy I'm getting. Spirit is like, I need to place you somewhere right now where change can happen. And I get that because with this fallen angel and then with this fool's embrace transmuting pain, right? Master number 22 breaking down to 4. I feel like you have been stunted for a very long time. I feel like your career has been stalled, business has been slow, and it's like you took the chance, right, to create something or to go after something, and you're seeing no traction. That's what this was, like no traction, just falling, and spirit comes through like the wind beneath your wings, and it's like, break that up, right? The next one I get is root girl, disowned self. I feel like you needed this win, Cancer. You needed this win because your career, I'm getting here, your career had stalled greatly. Right? Your career had stalled very greatly. It may have started to impact your finances. Right? Like you may have invested a lot. And I feel like with that situation, with that scenario they just gave me, right? Excuse me. You may have, that was like, I got $100,000. We in it to win it. That's why, going back to show me that person just sitting there looking like deep thought, just sipping that coffee, focusing off, like, you went to this place, you went and put yourself in this situation because you're like, something's got to give, this is it, something's got to give, right? So these two energies, Spirit had me put extra, and so now I understand why, because Spirit was explaining, this is what you were, this is where you were right now with your career, Cancer, all right? This is how you were feeling. And Spirit was like, but this is a change I'm bringing you, all right? Let's look at the Imperium, Threads of Fate. Let's see what words, what messages, what guidance Spirit has. So this is a holographic deck. So I'm going to make sure that I'm turning it. Oh, I'll take you. Turning it in a way you can see the words. I've used it for a couple. I'm using it for all the August readings, right? All right. 3. Got them. And I use different, it's never the same. Spirits, I do what Spirit tells me, right? Spirit says, stop. 2 more. 1 more. And I'm like, all right. So I got Earth. And I do, right away, I see your ferocity come through. I see, like, this lion, this winged creature, right? Like, you being spiritually brave, taking the opportunity to just, in the physical world, in the physical realm, take what is yours. This is the energy this is giving me, like you're taking what was yours. And I feel like sometimes people think, oh, like, you can't be forceful. No, like, let me tell you something. When Mother, Father, God, when Spirit, when your ancestors you're right, when the angels you work with, when they have your back and they say this is yours, get it, this is yours, get it. And this is what, I'm feeling with this. I'm also, right, correlating this earth energy to pentacle energy. And pentacle energy allows you to access to everything. You see how the animal has its paws on the world, like it's saying mine. All right, let's not fight the funk. This is a career reading. Money is an energy. Currency is an energy that rules. Okay? And in this world, in this reality, it is needed. So your ancestors, Divine Mother, Father, your angels, they will come through and they will bless you with a money path. And this is what I'm feeling here. You getting blessed with a money path. Alright? Why? Because you have vision. You have vision. You have a vision. You have a plan. And just because things haven't been working so far doesn't mean that Spirit was like, you give up. And look, the wind beneath your wings. Look at the animals soaring. Yes. Vision. Hold your vision. Because what is yours will always be for you and can never miss you. Alright, so when people are like, damn, I lost an opportunity. No, you didn't. That was not your opportunity, little ting ting. That opportunity belonged to someone else. Get over yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get over yourself. That's what I'm seeing there. Right? People have this notion that, like, things that they want, just because they want it and they go after it, it means it's theirs to have. Absolutely not. The mundane. Yes. This for me. Oh, okay. And turn it this way. There we go. This for me sums up that energy here of the root girl and the fool's embrace. Like, I feel like you have been caught in a sense of bleh. Right? So this month, August, you're releasing the bleh. Right? Well, what came through with this little pop of energy came through, this is gone out the door. Ain't no more mundane bleh. No, life is about to get real fun on the farm. Real fun on the farm. Because I'm seeing a farm and I'm going to stick with it. Alright, I'm seeing someone who is at a cattle auction. Alright, so you could be a buyer for your job. You could work in high-end retail. Or just retail in general. Whatever you're doing, you are being given the opportunity to level yourself up, Pisces. And not in a small way, in a massive way. I said Pisces, sorry, Cancer. In a massive way. So let's clarify now with some tarot. Divine Mother, Father God, give us some clarity. Give us some clarity. Listen, you can't make this up. You have the Queen of Water. Okay, this is going to come through to you clear as day and put you in a sense of emotional calmness. Like, it's literally, it comes through and you go zen real quick. Head and the heart real quick, connected. This happens and you see it, you clock it. And a sense of, okay, and you go calm. All right, 10 of water, Queen of Water, Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of water. This is bringing you emotional satisfaction. It's like you are taking a deep breath. Like, just look at how, like, she looks like she's taking a deep, calming, serene breath. This is the stance you were in before this popped off. Sitting there, minding your business, having a cup of coffee, calm. You know what you came here to do. You're not in your head going crazy. Right? And it leads you to this. It leads you to that 10 of water. And it also leads you to this, guys. I was not kidding when I said Spirit is saying don't play it small this month. There is money in the world. Okay? Cancer, go get it. Period. Period. The Queen of Pentacles is coming through to say stay grounded and get what's yours. Right? This is yours. Go get it. This is an abundance. This is abundance, abundance, abundance. Because emotional abundance leads you to physical abundance. Abundance of self. Being emotionally content with self. Being one with self, being fulfilled leads to physical fulfillment. Right? And it's like gray skies are going to clear up. Put on a happy face. This is the 5 of Cups. This is the 5 of Water. In the good tarot, though, right? Remember, it focuses on the energy that is vibrating through these cards that says it is the sunny side for you. All right, let's take your lemons and make limoncello. We're not going to sit here and cry over spilt milk. And I feel like you're leaving that energy, right? This comes through and gives you the courage to leave behind that dejected, emotionally barefoot energy. And you realize that, damn, no, I wasn't missing anything, right? That, yeah, I didn't get that opportunity I went after, because if I did, this one wouldn't be here. This one I wouldn't get, and this is the bigger fish. This is the bigger fish. That's what I'm getting for you, boo. This is the bigger fish. So whatever you lost, that left you feeling mundane, that left you withdrawing into yourself, that left you like fighting demons, it is a small fry compared to the big fish. All right? 2 of Fire. Yup. Choices. Okay, this move is giving you choices. When you made the decision to go after what you wanted, that put you on your path. Right? Sometimes choices aren't necessarily just physical actions. It's a spiritual and a mental. Right? When you're connected to spirit and you see the movement and mentally you say, yeah, I'm going to do that. You made a choice. Right? You made a choice. And spirit is leading the way. Whenever, for me, whenever there's a human and an animal together, this is spirit. This is spirit. Right? This is spirit. This is physical. Right? People sometimes are, oh, that's human, that's physical. Yes, tap into your humanness. Tap into your physicalness. Spirit put you here under 3D, didn't they? Let's get it together. People want us to be afraid of money. Absolutely not. Money is a vibrational energy that we will embrace. We should embrace. Why? Because abundance and prosperity is our birthright. And when you walk in grace and embody what the divine has planned for you, and you start living it before it gets here, and you are a manifesting magician, a manifesting master, embrace that. Take that. Reach for that. Where all the queens are coming out. If the Queen of Wands don't come out, I'm going to be upset. All right, the Queen of Air, Queen of Swords, yes. You took decisive steps, and I love it. You took decisive steps that's leading you to this abundance, this money path. And look at that owl, that spirit. You took that decisive step, and spirit was on your shoulder like, good, let's get it. And this is what they keep saying. They're like, spirit is on your shoulder. right? You have a guide on your shoulder. That's it. It's saying over here, saying, good, let's get it, right? You've released these invisible ties that have been placed upon you. Yet again, we got to come back to the reference, right, of this fallen angel. And Spirit saying, no, let's get some wind under your wings. Let's fly. Let's soar. You're not bound by anything. You're not bound by the past, right? You're not bound by perceived failures. Absolutely not. So don't sell yourself short. All right. Spirit says that's it. Two of water, two of cups. A partnership between you and someone else. Contracts. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. My throat just got like, and you know, my throat started getting like that when I started pulling the Queen and the 8. Use your voice. Speak up. Exercise your throat chakra. Do not be afraid to speak. People have you thinking if you speak up, if you step out of line, right? Your world will be affected. Let me tell you something. This is a new day and it's a new dawn. And people who don't speak up get stepped on and left behind. All right? So speak up, because you are wise, Cancer. You're not going to go in belligerent, hot and heady. You're going in calm, cool, collected, and you're going to use your voice. And you're going to get what you want, right? So even in the situation where you're bidding for something, you're calm, you are cool. I saw every time you bid, you just looked at that person like, what you got? That's it. No fuss, no muss. Queen of Swords don't need to raise her voice, because she raises her words, and her words are a double-edged sword. All right? So this Two of Water, this Two of Cups, is giving me heavy contract, heavy partnership, coming together with people, right? Always be careful. We're going into Mercury retrograde at the end of the month. So just be careful about any contracts you're signing, right? Making sure that you're taking care of your equipment, your tools, your vehicles. If you're waiting on certain communications for people, make sure that you're following up. You're doing your part. Okay. All right, Divine Mother, Father God, what is the guidance? Give us some moody messages. Let's wrap this up. It says abundance and stability are now entering your life. Let me say this one more time. Spirit never lies, and I am the voice of Spirit. We are the listen. Spirit said what Spirit said. The first card that came out was Fortune's Wheel, right? The very first card that came out, Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. And what the Spirit say, abundance and stability are entering your life now. Okay, now. Now means one thing. Meow. Doesn't mean tomorrow, doesn't mean maybe next week. Spirit said, meow. What else, Spirit? It says this never-ending cycle must end. Absolutely. This right here, this cycle up here, this crazy feeling mundane, feeling bleh, feeling out of sorts, right? Nothing's going my way. God dang it. It says stop stressing about this. It's all going to work out exactly as it should. Yup. That 8 of Swords energy. Feeling tied down by things you should not be feeling tied down by. Right? Spirit is saying let it go. Alright? Have faith. You are on the right path. The Spirit said let it go. Have faith. You are on the right path. Keep going. Just because you didn't get that promotion, just because you didn't get that glow up, does not mean that your glow up isn't here. Does not mean that your glow up isn't coming, and it's here. Because what did Spirit say? Abundance and prosperity are entering your life now. What did I say? I said abundance, 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 abundance. All right, Spirit. All right, one more. Okay. It says, pay attention to the signs. They are guiding you. Cancer. I don't know why I keep calling y'all Pisces. Cancer. You may have some Pisces placement somewhere in your chart that may be important, or go ahead and check the Pisces reading that I'm going to be uploading along with this as well. Pay attention. The signs are guiding you, and I love it. The Queen of Swords, that wisdom, that intuitiveness that the divine is bringing in, right? When you go deep and you quiet the mind and you go into that meditative stillness, you see everything that Spirit needs you to see, and you're able to move accordingly. Cancer, this has been your reading. I need you to exercise your throat chakra, because mine is all of a sudden going. And that tells me your throat chakra needs to be exercised, because trust me, I meditate and I use my throat chakra every day. All right. It's your girl, the Kinky Witch, and it was a pleasure doing your reading. Ashea.